Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your mid-March tarot reading. Before we dive into your energies, I would like to use the first 2 minutes to cleanse the space with my chalice. So if you can use some relaxation and would like a little energy cleanse at your place as well, you can support this with taking a deep breath into your belly. And you can feel how new and fresh and clean energy is flowing into your body and into every cell. And when you breathe out, just envision how negative energy is leaving your system. I'm using my Magic Soul Tarot today for you, and I'm going to lay out the Celtic Cross. So let's see what the energies for Capricorn are mid-March until mid-April. You can watch this reading as usual. You know the drill. For your Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus sign, welcome also to all the naughty cross watchers. Don't we all do it? Well, apparently not. Well, a lot of us do it. So let's go into the reading. What are the energies for Capricorn? Capricorn, and here we go. Oh dear, you start with the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, that's big. The Sun as the challenge. And the Three of Swords. Oh my goodness, what's up, Capricorn? It looked also good in the past, didn't it? Okay, and then we do have the Four of Wands, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, Justice coming up. Let's just see. Hold on a little second. Okay, that's how we do it. In your energy, the Queen of Cups. Outside of you, your environment, the Ten of Pentacles. And the Devil, and we have the Six of Swords. I would like to also, let's just make a bit more space here. I would like to pay an advice, which is the Three of Cups, and the Four of Cups is the underlying energy. Well, my dear Capricorns, what's going on? We do have an underlying energy of frustration, of being not really satisfied with how things are at the moment. That might refer to your life in general, it might refer to a specific area of your life, or it might refer to a specific situation. You're frustrated that things are not moving in that way that you thought they would. Maybe you're just not feeling that much joy at the moment, which is quite interesting because that's the advice with the Three of Cups. I can see this also with having the focus on some sort of pain. So it could be an emotional pain, especially since we do have the Ten of Swords in your emotions. So it does seem to be a little bit difficult for you on an emotional side of things. And I do feel strongly the advice, and I'm gonna just jump right in here. Usually I do the advice in the end of the reading, but I'm getting that strong feeling that you need to integrate more things that you really enjoy doing. Find the things that support your emotional well-being, and in some shape or form I can see this with the Queen of Cups being here. The Queen of Cups is your energy. So what are you doing at the moment? You are taking care of your emotions. And I feel like this is really, really needed, because you are in a time, the times are changing here. I can see this with the Wheel of Fortune. There has been a big change, but this big change also included an ending. So something has ended, something is dead, something is just not working anymore. It might have been a very, very difficult phase that you're coming out of. So the Ten of Swords can also mean that there is the end of a difficult phase, which might mean that you feel quite exhausted, that you feel like maybe you feel like the fight is finally over. Something that was really difficult, it's finally over. And while in a way this is a good thing, that a difficult phase is coming to the end and there's a silver lining on the horizon, and I feel like you can really feel how there is new hope. There is the sun somewhere in the far. It's not quite there yet, and that's the issue. We have the Sun card here in the challenge position. So at the moment, I do feel like the energy is quite heavy. There might be things you're not able to see. It might be, yeah, it feels like there are actually, the energy that I'm getting, especially with everything that I'm seeing here, is that with the Sun card in the blocked position, it's almost going like how it feels. You're almost going into the energy of the moon. Like there's something you cannot see at the moment. Maybe at the moment you can't be that positive because you're working through that pain, you're working through this ending, but it's a positive change. It's the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel everything that is happening now is happening for your benefit, and you will soon, maybe not, how am I getting the energies here? What is, maybe not soon, but I feel like in the future at some point, and it's going to be this year, it's not going to be like, oh, in 10 years you're going to look back on that. No, I feel like maybe not between the middle of March and the middle of April, a little bit further on, maybe in summer. I feel like this is when things, just from when I tune into intuitively, will shift for you, and you will really notice the difference in energy. But in order for you to have this lighter energy, because you're coming out of that phase that was quite difficult, I feel like in order for this to happen, you need to go through this ending now. So what's quite interesting is, and I said this to you right here, the Four of Wands at the in the past. So in the past, in the recent past, you have achieved some sort of milestone, something where you were working towards some sort of development of a situation, some sort of movement in a specific situation, and you have achieved that milestone. You have reached that place or that thing that you wanted to reach or achieve. There's some sort of achievement in the recent future, and that's a reason to celebrate, actually. And I do feel the energy that I'm getting for you here is that you were almost like relieved. It's like, oh, okay, that's done. I've done that. Cool. Okay, achieved, tick. So there was some sort of reason to celebrate, but I do feel it with all the other energies here. I do feel it more like there was something you were working towards in some shape or form, and you have done it. You've completed, achieved it, and that's a good thing. However, your thoughts is the Three of Swords. So I do feel like there is a very painful situation, and maybe you're thinking about some sort of painful words. Somebody might have hurt you with their words, or there could be an ending, a heartache, heartbreak situation. even though you might not be able to see it right now, it all will be part of a positive change. It is already part of a positive change, and you will be able to see this in the future. This is why we have the Three of Cups here. Integrate more things into your life that you enjoy. Meet new people, meet friends, share beautiful moments with the people that you love. Or simply share beautiful moments with yourself, and maybe even like do nice things for yourself. Take care of your emotions and your emotional needs. There is going to be, it's very interesting if you just see that we're coming from the Wheel of Fortune in the sorry, I'm a bit confused because these are my cards and they are on German. So I'm just stuck between German and English here. Justice. That's it. It's quite interesting in that sense that there is a change. It's number 10 and number 11 is here. So something seems to move forward in the exact right order. That gives me a feeling of, Capricorn, don't worry, because it's going to be all right, because things are happening the way they are supposed to happen. Nothing is, I don't feel like anything is too soon or too late. It's like, no, everything is happening according to plan for you. There's going to be a significant decision that you're about to make, and you need to judge the situation that you're in. I mean, especially with the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, you might at the moment be a little bit all over the place, being in this whirlwind of change. And so it might be, how do you say, it might be important for you that things settle a little bit so you can see clearly, get an overview over the situation or your life, and see where you're going from here. And I do feel like this is this decision that is coming up. Also, it's a karmic energy, so when justice arrives, you might face the consequences of your past decisions. So in that sense, that's a card that goes, it has some energies referring to the past, it has some energies referring to the future, because the decisions you are deciding upon now will change your future. And the decisions you've done in the past shape your now. So it might be that you're facing some consequences here as well. There might be some sort of karmic balance that is being restored. When I say consequences, it always sounds so harsh. It always sounds, and this is not because I'm German, but I feel like consequences is always like, oh my God. Maybe this is because I'm German, because in Germany, there are always like consequences, Konsequenzen. If you do something wrong, there are Konsequenzen. I just talked about this with whom did I talk about that? I think with a German friend, or was it my mother maybe even? Said, oh yeah, but this is a system in Germany. Anyway, let's not go into that. So it might be, it can be something positive, right? So you might have made a decision in the past and there are positive consequences. So in that sense, this could be something really good that is balancing something out. Again, you're in the Queen of Cups. We talked about that already. You're taking care of your emotions. Okay, I get the sense again, you are emotionally at the moment all over the place because of this thing that has happened here. But I also feel like you're taking really, really good care of yourself, and that's amazing. The outside influences, what effect or what's coming from the outside? And we do see there is success or stability. It might be that your finances are improving. Maybe your business is successful. I mean, you're Capricorn, right? So that wouldn't surprise me. That if in the outside you have created wealth, you have created stability and long-term success. There might be a family situation this is referring to, where the family might give you stability. So in general, the 10 of Pentacles is a really good energy, where there is a lot of stability and a lot of long-term success here. However, I want to say that for some of you, with the heartache, with the change, with the 10 of Cups, 10 would be nice, wouldn't it? With the 10 of Swords, it might be that something has happened in the family that is giving you a hard time, a heartache, a heartbreak. This is nothing, I feel like this is going to happen now. So if you are watching this video right now, for the time period of the middle of March until the middle of April, I don't feel like this is something that's going to happen. I feel like this heartache, this pain has already happened. And you're thinking about it, you're feeling about it, and there has been this change in your life. So this might refer to some sort of inheritance. So maybe something has happened in the first, like in February or at the beginning of March, or maybe even in January, and you're working through something here. But other than that, the Ten of Pentacles tells me that there's a lot of stability in your environment, which is really good, because I do feel like this is helping you essentially to balance out what's happening here at the moment. We have the Devil in the hopes and fears. For most of you, I have to say, I feel like this is a relationship reading. That something has ended. You're taking care of the emotions. It has been a battle, it has been difficult. I mean, maybe it has been, was some sort of business situation that was really difficult, and you fought and it was difficult. But there is, if that is the case, there is pain connected to it. You could say you worked hard for the abundance in your life. If this is not about the abundance of your life, I do more feel like this is about some sort of ending, maybe happened in a relationship or a friendship. And the Devil is, obviously, this is the card of hopes and fears. So I do feel like with the Devil in that energy, it's more like, the Devil in this energy is obviously more like a fear of being stuck, the fear of not being able to let go. I feel like this is more what it's about, being afraid of not being able to let go, being too attached. That's more like the energy, really. We do have the Six of Swords here, which I do like. If I look at all of this, I do really like the Six of Swords, because that means the energy you're moving into is a letting go, which it's quite nice, especially with the ending here. I do feel like something is just not working, or it hasn't worked, or it's ended, it's final, and you're letting go with the Six of Swords. So you're moving into, and this is quite interesting, because the sun is blocked, and I said that earlier to you. Remember, there's this silver lining, but you're not quite there yet. You are in this phase of transitioning, maybe into a new life, maybe away from something that was difficult and painful, but in the end that also means there's something new on the horizon. But it's on the horizon, and you can see this here. He is moving into the light, into the sun. So you're getting closer, while the sun is showing here as well, but just slightly. There's just a slightly breakthrough, which basically can also mean that on an emotional side, in a very difficult situation, you have some sort of breakthrough, but here you are closer to the sun. Maybe you're traveling, you're having a journey, a trip into the sun, or you're moving, and like literally moving home, and that would mean that you're arriving at a place where you can find a more peaceful life, a more peaceful energy. So moving and traveling can be something here as well, and maybe that's what you're going to decide on. But it could also mean that you are deciding to let go of that situation that was so difficult and maybe painful and full of conflict. And that's a really nice thing, because you're moving away from the heavy energies and you're moving into, it feels like a new beginning. And I can really see and feel how you are moving this year already into the sun. And what I mean with that, maybe for some of you that might be quite literal, but I feel like for some of you something is going to open up around, I'm getting July, middle of the year, July, August, and it feels like things are starting to make sense, and you're like, okay, this is now I'm in at this happy place. So there's a lot to look forward to for you. All right, Capricorn, I hope you resonate with this reading. If so, as usual, again, you know the drill. Leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel, and I'm looking forward to do your next reading.